floor to the representative of the Russian Federation.
Madam President, we're grateful to Ireland, who this year has got the honour of organising the annual debate on the subject of peacekeeping reform, for drawing attention to the important subject of the transitional period in peacekeeping operations. We thank the UN Secretary-General for his thorough briefing and also for the special focus that he placed on the key role of national leadership and national responsibility in peacebuilding. It's hard to overestimate the contribution to the discussion of the former President of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, whose country has been through a complex period of conflict and post-conflict recovery with the active support of the international community. We are also grateful to Ms. Safa El-Ajib Adam, who provided assessments of the situation in Sudan. We welcome the participation of the Minister of State of India, Ms. Meenakshi Lehi, and for her assessments. Madam President, each conflict has its own unique set of causes, and so in each individual case, there needs to be a delicate and impartial approach, a patient analysis, and the pursuit of a unique solution, chiefly at the national level. We are convinced that a key role in advancing international peace and security is played by good quality, meticulous political and mediation efforts. Whatever form international support for a country in conflict may take, be it peacekeeping operation, a political mission, or the good offices of the Secretary-General, unless political agreements are achieved, all of those efforts will only be somewhat effective. Therefore, we believe that the best transformation of the mandate of any UN mission is the full passing of responsibility to the states themselves, both for prevention as well as for dealing with the fallout of conflicts, and also for sustaining peace and moving along the path of recovery and development, taking into account the interests and rights of the country's entire population. Unfortunately, this sort of result, particularly in a short space of time, can rarely be achieved. In the modern world, peacekeeping operations are still one of the most important tools for ending armed confrontation in order to create the conditions for the parties to achieve a definitive reconciliation. The Blue Helmets help the host country make the first step on the path from conflict to sustainable peace, and play a key role at early stages of peacebuilding. An important part of peacekeeping mandates is assistance for the government in establishing control over the territory of the entire country, the protection of civilians, strengthening state institutions, implementing disarmament, demobilization and reintegration programs, and also security sector reform. Despite the fact that in recent years the mandates of peacekeeping operations have become excessively complex and include many tasks that are not best suited to peacekeepers, we are confident that providing states with long-term assistance in the sphere of development and human rights through PKOs is not appropriate. As they complete their primary functions and stabilize the situation on the ground, peacekeeping missions should be drawn down in a timely fashion and be transformed into different formats of international assistance. At the same time, when reducing or closing missions, it's important to ensure continuity in order to prevent conflicts re-arising into the transitional period. In any case, when considering whether to withdraw peacekeepers, a key factor should be the opinion of the host country. We note in this connection the close work done with the Sudanese authorities to draw down the joint UN-African Union mission in Darfur and to determine the mandate of the UN Integrated Transition Assistance Mission in Sudan that replaced it. We trust that the activities of UNITAMS will build the capacity of Khartoum in key areas, chiefly peace building, and will support the conduct of economic reforms, sustainable security sector reform, and also the maintenance of internal peace and law and order. It's important also to build the economic potential of the country to resolve these key tasks. Supporting the mobilization of resources is also an important part of the mandate. Madam President, we have consistently called for international support in the sphere of peacebuilding and sustaining peace, if it is necessary, to be provided exclusively upon the request or with the consent of the government in line with its priorities, without dictates and with strict respect for sovereignty. We believe that one-size-fits-all and automatic approaches cannot be used here. We do not believe it necessary to overburden the UN Secretariat and the host countries with a whole template's worth of goals and general parameters, which often have no direct relation to resolving the crisis situation in a specific country. Of course, between peace and security, development and human rights, there is a certain connection, as is indeed enshrined in resolutions on peacebuilding. However, that should not serve as a basis for mixing the mandates of UN organs and offices of the Secretariat. In this connection, we would single out the unique role of the UN Peacebuilding Commission, which coordinates and consolidates the efforts of national and international players to achieve long-term peace and development. We support its work, and we call for this important organ of the organization to be strengthened. Liberia, as was just noted by the former leader of this country, is a unique example of productive UN partnership and the partnership with national participants in peacebuilding. The PBC has also demonstrated its potential to draw the attention of the international community to national priorities in the sphere of peacebuilding and development in Liberia, which was in need of international assistance. And it provided a platform for moving from theory to practical work in the sphere of peacebuilding and sustaining peace. Thank you for your attention.
I thank the representative of the Russian Federation, and I now